Good morning and welcome to my channel. I'm Cindy and it is a beautiful day here in the Finger Lakes. The sun is shining. It's in the 40s, which is not usual for February, but I will take this weather. It's been actually a very mild winter so far for us. So with the spell book done and put away, I pulled out these. This is from Recollections. It's a 6-inch pad, 6 inches both ways, and decided I wanted to do something bright and springy again. So I decided also that I wanted to go with the 3 holes. So I left the holes on that are actually in here, and I went through my stash and I found a bunch of these little reinforcements. So I used the reinforcements on the upper 2. I didn't use them on the middle hole because the middle hole is larger, and so they didn't fit. So we'll see how that works. I started this 2 days ago and have decided that I would do stuff on this side and leave this side primarily open for sketching or for writing. So I already have a couple of tags done. That's the other piece that I decided that as I am working, I need to create some ephemera. This was a lot of fun to do. So you got to flip out here, but then it also flips this way with a belly band and a piece there, and then a journal card here. As you can see, my theme is flowers and butterflies. And when I was doing my journal cards, I realized that, that I knew I needed a journal card for here. And I thought, I have all this paper that I'm really not overly fond of, but it makes nice journal cards. And it makes nice backgrounds for journal cards. So, and it's a 12 by 12 sheet. So rather than just make 1 or 2 journal cards, I made 7. So I have a whole bunch now. I'm beginning to build up my stash. This was the next page and has just a couple little tucks in there. This, I love that. That's a fussy cut, and it came from, this is stationery that I bought years ago, and I've used a lot of the larger pages. I didn't use this page because it had some blue on it, but I've used a lot of these as stationery, actually writing notes to people, thank you notes and whatnot. Yes, I still write thank you notes. But I thought, I'm doing these flowers and butterflies, and that would make a really nice spray at the top of a page. Don't be surprised if the others show up in here as well. So I had a good time with this one and making that. And this is another belly band. These are postcards. They're post-it note cards. They're postcards that I have had. They were actually my mom's. And it says, "Let your dreams take flight." This is how old they are. They're from Current. Those of you who know the Current company, these are old Current cards. In fact, I think they say Current on the other side. And I thought those would make absolutely beautiful little tucks. I've been playing around with stamps. I'm learning how to do stamping. I have these 2 sets. This one is actually from Crafter Square, and this set is Recollections. Comes from Recollections, and I've been using those stamps throughout here to create some cool accents. So this one, again, I needed some journaling cards to go into my pockets, so I created those. And then when I created them, I ended up with a strip left over, and rather than let it go to waste, I made some little tucks to go in there. And of course, I'm not going to be able to get them right back in because I'm at the wrong angle. There we go. And then just a couple of other little, these I got from a kit, and they were the right color, so I put them there. Isn't this the coolest little paper clip? Believe it or not, from the Dollar Tree. This is a washi tape from the washi tape shop. I just did this one this morning, and what this paper clip is keeping attached is just a little journaling spot. I put the point of the fake envelope on one side, and then, of course, now I'm not going to be able to put this back together. There it goes. That's there. These came from a group that I'm a part of. Paulette does these beautiful designs, and I decided to use a few of them. So that's one, and I took it as a journaling card. A couple more journaling cards that I put together and put those in there. I don't know where those stamps came from, or the stickers that I used. I don't remember where they came from. Probably the washi tape shop or some such. And then, of course, a couple tickets. That's a ticket from Paulette, and this is a ticket from a kit that I got over Christmas. This is also a fussy cut from her. So those are the first, that's about half the journal done. And today I am going to work on the next set of pages. I'll take those out so I don't mess them up. I tend to do that. Since these are going to be put together with the little rings later on, it actually makes it very easy to do a nice little piece here. I think I will go ahead and fussy cut this out, and I will pause my video and then come back when I have this all cut out. Okay, so I have fussy cut my flowers. They are also embossed. I don't know if the light will pick that up. They are also embossed, so it gives it a little bit of texture to it. There are a number of lilacs in this one, so I think I want to make sure that I include this lilac washi tape, although it's not quite the same color lilac. But I don't think that that's a problem, because I'm from Rochester, New York originally, and Rochester is the Flower City, F-L-O-W-E-R. We used to be the Flower City, F-L-O-U-R, but that was before, that was when there were a lot of mills, and with the falls there in downtown, there were a lot of flour mills on either side of that. Once those kind of went away, Erlanger and Langer. Anyway, Frederick Law Olmsted came and designed several of the parks he's also the one that designed Central Park in New York City, but he also designed several parks in Rochester. And one of those is Highland Park. Highland Park is home to the Lilac Festival, and there are hundreds of varieties of lilacs in so many different colors. So I don't really mind the fact that there are different colors here, because again, coming from Rochester, in fact, here we go. We have white and we have pink and we have some purple. There's a butterfly that I think I want to use somehow. There's another butterfly over here. This is actually, has a little bunny on it for Easter. There's a little bird in there. I really like this washi tape. What I should have done was get this as stickers. I think I could have, but I got it as tape, and so I have to keep cutting out pieces. But I was in Rochester, by the way. I don't think there's a backyard in Rochester that doesn't have a lilac bush. Everybody has lilacs, and you kind of grow up with the flower, and it's beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful flower. So I think what I'm going to do is very quickly just cut through here. I'm not going to fussy cut this too much, because I'm just not. Although I will kind of make that a little bit less of an angle. I did use this before in one of the other pieces. So I think we'll use this one over here somehow. Do I want to use the spray as well? I think I do. And so we'll cut that one out as well. And we'll use what I use, and I won't use what I won't use. How's that? I know, it's getting a little vague in here, but that's all right. We'll do a little bit of fussy cutting, not much. There. Okay. So being able to use the washi tape really kind of makes things go a little bit more quickly, because you can just peel and stick although I have taken the advice of many other crafters, and I also go ahead and put glue on it as well, just to make sure that it's going to stick, because I have had some kind of come off in past years. Okay, this was a little bit more fussy cutting than I expected to do, but that's all right. Okay, so we'll put that there and get rid of these. Toss those. I have my little bag down here. I keep the washi sticker that came with it. Like I said, this is from the washi tape shop. There we go. Okay, so now I have the pieces, but I need to decide, do I want to do, I don't like that green. I think I have a pink here somewhere. I'm kind of using two different groups, two different pads of paper. I initially cut these in half because I was going to do like a pocket journal, and then I didn't like it, so I stopped doing that and have been using them for accent pieces in here. Oh, by the way, this is what I cut off of here. It is also embossed around the edges, and so I will definitely be using that as a piece in a little bit. Okay, I still have that. I just still don't like it. Okay, I have a little bit. I still like the green in there, I guess. Do I like the pink? I don't have any more purple. I used up all my purple. Okay, I think that's the same color as this, is it? Yeah, it's the same color. Okay. I definitely don't like that green. Nope, 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 nope. What's in here? Oh, there's a purple. I don't know. Not the blue. Is that green any better? It's a little bit better green. That's the same color. I don't like the pink. This is part of, you know, the creating piece, is just finding the exactly what you want. Let's take this out and we'll take a little bit closer look at it. So there's the green on there. See, the green in here is a little bit darker green. All right, I'm pausing my video again. I'm going to go look for a green that I like. Okay, I went through my stash of 8.5 by 11s. It didn't take me as long as I thought. I found these two, and I like both of them. I like how they work together. It pulls the darker green, pulls out that color in here, but I want to be careful not to go too dark in this. This is a very pastel journal. Like I said, bright and springy. So I think what I'm going to do is just cut a couple of strips, just a small strip of this. This is just playing around, seeing what happens. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and measure that because I think I want it the full 6 inches. So let me cut that to 6 inches. I can always cut it down if I don't want it that long, but that's where we start. Okay, so that's 6 inches. And then let me do the same here with a slightly wider piece. I'm thinking I'm changing my mind. I want this, the thin one, and that, the long one, the back one. Yep, changing my mind. Okay, I want this one to be wider because it's going to get mostly covered up. It's one of the nice things about, I used to be a perfectionist, and I'm very concerned about wasting things and wasting resources. Now see, that'll make a nice little ticket. I'll make that in a little bit. But okay, so this with a thin strip of this over the top of it. I'm also at this point going to go with 6 inches until if I change my mind, like I said, I can always make it shorter. Put that over there. Okay, now see, all by itself, it looks terrible. I don't really like it, but and I got fuzz on my mat. Okay, because I don't, but when I stick these on there, it becomes much, it brings the colors out. I like that a lot more. And maybe I'll do a butterfly here. Now, next question. Okay, since I know that I want this and that's going to be there, and this is my writing page, and again, do I want it at the bottom? Do I want it at the top? I had it at the top on the other one. I think I'm going to stick with it on the top. So it gives you lots of places to write. And I missed a fussy cut. Hang on, real quick. Just missed a corner here. Let me go in. One of the nice things about this particular piece is that I'm going white on white. So it doesn't really matter too much if I don't quite get all my fussy cuts. Okay, top, bottom. Could go to the side. Nope, don't like it on the side. Okay, I think we're going to stick with the top. So using my glue stick, just kind of going lightly over the, because this is embossed, so I don't want to ruin my glue stick. I'm just trying to, which I have done before, going over embossed things too hard. I'll just catch the top and that'll hold it just fine. For those of you who don't know, this is a washable school glue. It's disappearing purple. So although that looks like, see, it's already gone. It will disappear, and it's not just on my finger. See, you can't even see it on my finger. I really like this stuff. So that page is done because this is a writing page. And so that will be, and I'm not going over it with my card to, really nail it down because it's embossed and I don't want to, lose the embossing. Okay, so we're going to leave that. That looks good. We know that that's page is done. We know what we want on there. Okay, so I do want this on here. Now, do I want this to be decorative only? Do I want to put some tucks in? I've done a lot of belly bands. The page before was a belly band with tucks. I've done, I can't get it open here when it's not connected. That was a folder. There's another belly band. So it's 2 belly bands. There's a fold out. There's a triple fold out. So I've done 2 pockets, 2 fold outs, 2 belly bands. Time for something else. And that's where this book comes in handy. I saw somebody do this online and I thought, oh, I've got to do that. So what it is, it's my idea book. When I don't know what to do, I can check in here for an idea. So as I've been learning new techniques, I've been starting to put them in here. This is from Natasha at Treasure Books. I'm also trying to remember where I put them from. The paperclip idea, that came from Carrie the Crafter. The fold down envelope came from Natasha. I don't know who taught me the 5-pocket fold, but that was a video. This is from Natasha. This is from Carrie the Crafter, making a faux stamp. So some of these, this is just a fold down journal space idea. Oh, I could do that. Corner tucks, the waterfall. I think that's about all I have in here so far. So as I look at things, that's how I do. I kind of like that fold down idea. I might go with that. But if I do a fold down, okay. I'm using my scraps here, pulling the scraps out to see how to do a fold down. I could do, let's got a little smudge on it. We could just kind of play around with positioning and do something like this. Ooh, I like that. Put that up there, and then do I want to leave that as a tuck space? I could leave these solid, and there we go. I think we're done. We got it. We figured it out. Playing around. That's what it's all about, is just playing around. I use these are Recollections double-sided mounting squares. And I like to use these for stability. That makes sure that they don't fall off. I did finally get a hold of some Fabri-Tac. I have been looking all over for this. I've not been able to find it. I won't tell you where I found it because that would be advertising for a certain very big box, mammoth big box store. So that's enough of a clue. I am over here on my glue book, which is an old catalog. I like using the old catalogs. I said to my husband, I'm going to run out of room soon. I'll take that right off. I'm going to run out of room soon. And he said, because I'm on page 145, and it's only been, I'd say a couple of weeks. And he very nicely gave me another catalog that he is done with, that he is not going to, it's out of date. So when I run out of room on this one, what's nice about doing plaids is that you can line things up. Now, how come they're lined? They're not lined up. Okay, let me try that again. Let me take that off. Because it's a plaid, you really do have to line it up. Let me re-ink it, or re-ink it, re-glue it here. Okay, let's try again. Okay, and I lost a thing over here. But that's all right, because it will be covered up. We're going all the way up to the top. We're going all the way along that line. There we go. Now we're cooking. There we go. Much better. Okay, and I'm also gluing this one down. This will not be... this is not a belly band. This is not a folder. It's not a fold out. It's not anything but a background. So we'll just do this. And that's part of my thing is I think everything, this is the wrong piece. You idiot. You want this piece. Okay. Try again. That's what I get for trying all these different things, and then I set them down and I don't pay attention to where I set them. And then I get talking and forget. So lilacs, in fact, by the way, are my favorite flower, followed by hyacinth. My full name is Cynthia. Everybody calls me Cindy or Sin. And as a result, forsythias and hyacinths have always been high on my list of favorite flowers. I love the smell of a hyacinth. But lilacs still hold pride of place as my favorite flower. Carnations are in there too. Oh, let's face it, I just like flowers. And we're going to line this one up again because I want to make sure I'm level. There we go. Oh, shoot, that's still out there. I put that all on the wrong side. Well, that's all right. Well, hopefully that will eventually... Hang on, I need to get a piece of tape. My tape dispenser is across the room, which is a whole 4 feet away. Not even, maybe 3.5. I learned this trick to take these apart from Kerry the Crafter. I follow him all the time. He's got lots of really good tips. Now, he would say you'd better put glue on here to make sure that it's going to stick. So, Kerry, I'm following your advice. And I'll put that right over the junction of everything. Mostly I use a store card for all of this. This was an old one that I have cut up to make my tags. Okay, that one is now done, so we can get rid of that page. I think I want to make this just a little less pointed. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and round off these edges too, just a little bit. Tiny, tiny bit. There. My son is, one of his jobs is to vacuum the house. And he gets, I think, very frustrated at my craft room because I have little pieces of paper everywhere. I try to pick them up, but I have a dark green rug, so everything shows. Okay, now I can't get this one open. It's going to be stubborn. Thankfully, at least I still have nails. Okay, try again. There it goes. I had it. There we go. I got it. Okay, a little bit of glue on it. Let's find a non-gluey part of the page. There we go. Put my scissors back away. It's one of the things I do a lot is I have to keep things out of my way. So, and I know you're looking at it going, but there's purple underneath. It won't be in a few seconds. It'll be gone. That purple will be gone. Okay. Now that's not bad. Now it needs a couple of things, you know, like a tag. Oh, you know what? You glued that completely down, didn't you? Okay, then I guess we're getting out the stamps. And we're going to stamp some butterflies. I have not yet used, for this particular journal, I have not yet used this stamp. And that's a nice size. So I like that one. I don't want to put flowers on it. I already have the flowers set. I've got the lilacs. I don't know if that's still in frame. I have the lilacs up here, and I have the lilacs here. I know I could do a pink something with that, but those are big and bold, and I don't really need them. I've got a little ladybug, but I think I'm going to go... Okay, let's just take everything apart here. I don't think I want something too big. I kind of like this one. I've obviously used this one before because it's green. Let me grab my... I'm just going to put that right there. And I will put this one right here. There we go. And we will... I've recently... These things, I've been picking these up at Michael's. And quite honestly, I love them. Okay, I have purple. And I have a couple of greens. Do I want to go with green? Let me hang that green out. I have a couple of different greens. Let me find my other greens. Where's my other green? I've got a... Okay, I have a green. That might be too green. And then I have a Distress Oxide green. Oh, I kind of like that. I don't think I like that. That's too olive. Okay, let's try these. But these little boxes, I'll hold that in there so you can see. They're just, they're really, I'm finding them very helpful for organizing things in my studio. And they're like $2 at Michael's. And of course, if you belong to the Michael's Reward Program, you manage to get some really cool things. As in money off. I'm all about money off. I'm a cheap son of a gun. I will find the cheapest way to do things as much as I possibly can. I am looking for some more stamps. Stamps are expensive. Now, if I go right over that little black spot, with any luck, I will cover it up and you won't even know that it was there. See, you don't even know it's there. I like that. Okay, cover up my ink pad. I have been known to stick my elbow in the ink pad. We're going to go with green on this one. And I'm not sure who it was I was watching that taught me to bring the pad to the stamp rather than the stamp to the pad. But it does certainly make it easier to see whether you have enough ink. I think we'll go this way. So this is, excuse me, not an interactive page at all. It ended up just being a pretty page. Look at that. And that came out nice. Didn't that came out nice? Oh, I speak English, can you tell? I taught it for a long time too. Can't tell. All right, so there's another page done. So what happens now is that this page goes up here and out of frame, and I grab the next page. This one flips over, and there we go. We're ready for the next one. All right, thanks for watching. Enjoy the day. If it's a beautiful day where you are, I hope it is. Make sure you check out my Etsy store. The link is in the description box. And make sure you hit subscribe and like this video. Play safe, and this is Cindy signing off.